Good day, everyone. This is Onion. It's Tuesday, March 16th, pre-market. This morning I'm going to go over SNDL growers with you, some technical insight, short seller and institutional activity, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that joint venture they mentioned yesterday, as some people have asked me to my opinion on it. Just after 5 o'clock, you can see bid ask, another nice jump from yesterday's close. So that's definitely, another good solid sign of going up. Which is really no surprise, right? Yesterday, sorry, I should have the 6-week chart here. Yesterday, it just blew right past that 21-day moving average, and that was the resistance line I saw, and it wasn't, had a little bit of resistance in the morning, but then it just, went right over. So, and at 180 this morning, you're really getting up there, right? So you actually passed the next resistance line was 171, so went right through that again this morning too. So the last lower indicator that had to to show a bullish upward trend was the MACD, and it's going to cross the average today. There's no question about it. Everything else is pointing up. Just keep your eye on RSI. It is starting to get high, so once it gets in around the 70, you're probably going to see a bit of a pullback. So don't be surprised if you do, if it drops a little bit here. You can see all the indicators are pointing up. Now, if we look at the short and the institutional activity, yesterday was a light day. I thought it would be. I mentioned in the video yesterday it's most likely going to be light, and it was. It was just under 20%, and Friday was 16. So you can see, every day before that was fairly heavy, some 30 days, but mostly 20. You basically have to be very, very brave to be shorting at this point, and it's not because it's crazy. It's just you would wait for the price to go higher, right? You'd obviously want to short from $2 or $2.20 rather than $1.80, especially if the uptrend's going up. So I believe you're still going to see the short selling volume low again today, because like I said, if you're a short seller, you're going to wait for the price to go to the top, right? So it's 1.1% to borrow, and there's 10 million shares, and that's as of 5 a.m. this morning. There hasn't been any institutional changes or anything reported since March 9th, so you have 52 institutional owners, and they represent 1.44% of the float. Just to look quickly over the joint venture here yesterday that they announced, I can't get a lot of information on it because SAF it's a private equity company. They're not public. They don't have a lot of information out there. If you do a little bit of digging, they do, show some of the returns and stuff they make for their clients, and they're not bad. They're a pretty solid company, and they chose Sundial, and they want to get into the weed, sector, right? So, what they're doing is they're doing a joint venture. They're making a new corporation called Sunstream. So, all I can see here so far is it looks like they want to they do SPACs, other investments, and so far only Sundial has committed $100 million, but again, we don't know if SAF has because they're private, right? They don't really have to tell us that. So now, SPAC, a lot of people get excited about this. If you don't know what that is, it's a special purpose acquisition company. So basically, they're starting a joint venture to do SPACs. They're considered blank check companies because basically what they are is an SPAC is, they're similar to any other company that goes on the market. They go public, they have an IPO, but that money can only be used to acquire another company. Okay, so it gets, they do the IPO, they sell, they get their money in, and then it goes into a special account, and they make interest and everything on it, but they can't use that unless they acquire something, and they only have 2 years to do it. And if they don't do it within that 2 years, all the money goes back to the investors. So, SPACs are good to trade. They're really, and to buy into and stuff like that. But I don't know. We need more guidance on this to see if it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but until that's just me. I like to know every detail, right? And I don't know enough details now to get excited about it. But definitely the market has. And the price is going to go up. This is one of those weeks, and I said this on the weekend when I made that video. A lot of people are underestimating this Reddit thing, and you can't underestimate this. And all my valuation models, I am now adding this in here, at least temporarily, because to move a 1.6 billion share float as much as it has, that adds a lot of momentum, and that's just not short sellers covering. That's momentum. That's buying. So you know, you have to keep that in account. Again, also going down the same thing, right? So keep that in mind as well. So anyway, I hope this video helps. Good luck to everyone today, and take care.